Hello, please come in and get seated, and we will continue this second session. And I now have the pleasure to introduce this second session, which we call the digital versus the physical. Actually, when we started out with this title, it was the binary code. And we sent it out just among colleagues, and no one understood what was the point of it. So we changed it into the digital, which may be a little bit, it's not wrong, but it's maybe a little bit on the side of what we really want to talk about, because it's also what we spoke about just in the previous session. How do we actually hang on to the quality and the very specific? Peel ended up talking about the narratives or the specific intention that was sort of embedded in the details. We also have aspects of longevity or durability. How long time does these buildings and their details, how long do they last, and how they're sort of also being part of a full economical circle in terms of what do we invest in, not only as clients and bidders, but also as society. So there's a lot of different aspects that are being addressed when we're also talking about details. And it's a matter of also, as we heard from Vincent and also from Horst, new production manufacturing codes, as well as the tools we all sit with. Designing architecture has become totally digitalized. I think maybe the architects were some of the first professions that were a little bit hesitant towards the digital transformation of the profession, but I think they're now probably the most forerunners, at least in terms of the design perspective. And but we have to deal with aspects of certifications, BIM models, procurement of different kinds that are using digital tools also to explain and to qualify the very end product. So the question is here, I mean, how do we actually, when we sort of design within that paradigm, how do we hang on to some of the qualities and all the very other aspects of what the detail actually address? And how do we actually also transfer, as it says? Is it a smooth transfer from this logic of the digital to the specific physical construction? I mean, can it be built? Although you can build it in the computer, can it be built in reality? And how does it look in the end? And how does it work? It's very important. But we had a slight change of program, and that's because Vibeke Grube, who's right here, looked at me when I said, well, we'll start a little bit later, and so you have another appointment. So we're changing Odilo and Vibeke, so it just doesn't make the big difference. And now I see Odilo has left, which is a little bit of a surprise. No, I hope he will be back. I have notified. Yeah. Oh, he fell on the doorstep. Yes. No, I have notified him. He should be back.